Welcome, H3 Army. Today, we go to war with facts, knowledge, logic. No, we don't. No, those are our allies in war. Those are our allies.
We go to war with
logic. We go to
logic.
war with everything else. Today's episode is sponsored by HelloFresh, Capterra, and Honey. I am joined by the ever beautiful, pregnant, luscious Ela Klein. Stand up, Ela Kleiners. You don't really, I mean, metaphorically speaking, you can. Yeah, but there you go. Let's see. I mean, it is getting so crazy, the baby bump.
If you can see.
Because Ela's due June 6th, and that gives us basically almost a month. I mean, we're almost a month away. Oh!
The last month of our previous life.
That's right.
It's going to be just different.
Post-Theodore world.
Yeah.
We did a hospital tour recently, and although it was nice because the facility's nice and I was happy, it was also terrifying because they're like, you could be spending 3 days here.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God. I feel like, sorry. I feel like I'm going to be getting on a flight. I got that feeling like, but worse.
There's going to be flight delays.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the part where they said that if I'm going to take epidural, they're going to let the husband go for a walk because some husbands have fainted before just from looking.
Yeah, I was really quiet the whole tour. And then when she said that, I verbally was like, oh my God. But I was like, I'm going to take the walk. Doctor recommends a walk. I don't need to watch that. Because the epidural is pretty insane. That's the painkiller that they plug into your spine.
Yeah, which
and so,
I do plan to take. If anyone is wondering, let me tell you right now. I am taking it.
Well, they say that'll take your pain down from like a 9 or a 10 to a 1 or a 2.
Yeah, which 1 or 2 I think I can handle.
You live constantly with a 1 or 2 just by living with me. You know what I mean? It's your normal state of being. If I was you, I would take the epidural.
Yeah.
Plug me into the matrix, boy. And then because you're so numb you can't pee, so they have to put a catheter.
Yeah, but
she's like, you can't feel
But
it.
You're so numb that you don't even know what's going on.
But once you get plugged in, you have to lay on your side and you can't move anymore.
Yeah.
You could shit yourself even, and they'll just clean it up quietly.
That is true.
You just shit
right?
yourself.
I don't know.
Isn't that dope? It's all service, baby. You should shit yourself. You piss yourself. It's all good, boy. It's my dream. Too bad we can't bring Shredder.
Yeah. But
can you imagine Shredder in there? Oh, my God. No, but it's really nice. It's getting very, very real. Theodore's kicked, right? He's supposed to move like 10 times every hour. Because you had said he wasn't moving much last
Not
time.
every hour, but they say to watch for at least 10 movements in 1 hour a day. But he does more than that.
Okay.
He moves
He's
a
active.
lot. Yeah.
I had a dream. I had such a vivid, powerful dream that Theodore was born, and he had Ela's eyes. He had blue eyes, and in my dream I started like crying hysterically. It was crazy.
So it was a good dream?
Yeah, it was a great dream. I was just so he was so beautiful, and he had your eyes. So I feel like he will have your eyes.
I feel like he will have your eyes.
Well,
I feel like it's going to look
50-50.
like you. It's going to be a little you.
I think it will look like me with your eyes. Because there's a 50-50 chance that he's brown or blue.
Yeah.
Ethan, do either your parents have blue eyes?
Yes,
Yeah.
my dad.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 50-50.
His dad is very proud to be a blue-eyed.
It's not going to be his eyes, though. It'll be your eyes.
He's always like high-fiving me because we're in the Blue Eye Club.
So humiliating. He goes, as long as the baby has blue eyes. It's like, well, you sound like you're Aryan, bro. What are you, a freaking Nazi eugenicist? Today we were supposed to be joined by Emma Chamberlain. She is sick and couldn't make it. Best wishes to her, and God bless. Yesterday, we've got so much to get to, guys. I mean, come on. You've seen the title. We got Prank Invasion. We've got Kanye and Kim. We've got DJ Khaled is back. But before that, yesterday I had a very important meeting I want to talk to you guys about with two sweet young men, Ross and Jarrett. Now, we had joked recently, or not recently, but a while ago, about who would want to ever make a wish for us. You know, I was like, man, you could see anybody, and you would waste a wish on my dumb. Look at my stupid face. But so somehow we had it where they both came in at the same exact time, because we've never done Make a Wish before, but these two guys came in at the same exact time, so we saw them both on the same day. But we were there for like 5 hours. It was a long day. And Ross and Jarrett, these kids, oh man. Well, Ross, this was Ross. He's freaking awesome, dude. Why did it go? What the hell?
Jimmy Kimmel memes.
How do I scroll to the next picture? I just pushed to the right button and it shows Jimmy Kimmel.
I guess here you scroll.
His mom was showing me that he throws up the Vape Nation every photo.
Yeah.
He's just like a hardcore Ela Kleiner. Showed up in his merch. It was just so sweet and humbling that sometimes it's easy to forget, because me and Ela just sit in a room. Like right now, it's just me and Ela in a room. And you can hear Dan laughing outside occasionally, which is nice. But at home, we're sitting in a studio. It's just the two of us, and you forget that there's actually people watching, and that you actually, that you actually do affect people's lives. And I think it was very important to me. It was very nice to get that.
I was actually very nervous before.
I was nervous too.
It feels so important.
I was nervous because it's like, dude, this kid.
This is your wish.
I mean, yeah.
You don't want to disappoint.
They came out with their whole families on like a week-long trip. The whole purpose of that trip was to meet and spend time with us. Crazy. But it is so humbling to realize like the gravity of that decision, you know, to meet us. So I thought it was a fantastic experience. They're both so awesome too. That's Ross, the legend, throwing it up. And that's Jarrett, the legend, under Fupa shot. Fupa all day, throwing it up all day long. Oh, and then this is what the Make-A-Wish had put together, like an itinerary. We had to take a picture of this.
Looks so official.
Yeah, I love that. Love that. Yeah, it was awesome, man. These guys rule. And yeah, it was great. It was a totally great experience. So nice. So nice of them. You know, to come out, spend their time. And the Make-A-Wish Foundation, these people are incredible.
It's amazing.
What the heck? Why? How is there people so nice and generous, and their hearts are so full?
I mean, to fly out a whole family, pay for everything.
Everything.
They go to Universal too and do like fun stuff here, all paid for.
Everything.
I think they said they even gave them like $1,000, right?
For spending money. So, I mean, it's unbelievable.
They made it super easy for us. We just had to show up, and
it's unbelievable. I was like, dude, these people are so kind. There's a whole organization just to make these kids' wish come true. I was like, what? I would my cold, bitter heart would never follow through on something that beautiful. You know what I mean? It's something I would daydream about, but I would never follow through on. I'd be like, you have like daydreams. You're like, man, I wish somebody would try to rob me right now. I'd be the hero. Or I wish someone would try to rob this cafe right now. I'd choke him out. Save everybody. All the guys out there know what I'm talking about, right? Dan, back me up. You fantasize about like someone robbing the restaurant and you being the hero?
Here at the office, actually, I fantasize about it all day.
Someone breaking in and you being the hero?
Yeah.
not the Teddy
poor
Fresh
Ian.
samples.
Yeah, exactly. And
Ian would be
and poor
helpless.
young Ian, he would. Yeah, what would he do?
Yeah, Ian would be helpless and Dan would say, how do you feel about that, Ian? Would you be helpless in the event of a hostile entrance?
Yeah, I'd die instantly. Instant.
You would just drop to the
You would
floor.
just-
Pretty
Give
much
up.
just curl up, fetal position, and
Just stop
let
playing.
it happen.
But have you fantasized about that, Ian? I mean, seriously, what would you do? Do you think that you would rise to the occasion, or do you think Dan would take care of the trash?
I mean, it's so. You really have to experience it to see. I don't know. I'd hope so, but I don't know.
So let me paint a scenario. So you're in the kitchen. Someone comes in with a gun. He's got a gun pointed at Dan, but he doesn't know you're there yet. So you have the opportunity to walk out of the kitchen and flank him from the side, but there's a chance he might turn to meet you. In your mind, how do you handle that situation? Do you cower in the kitchen, or do you attempt to disarm the gunman?
I'd attempt to. I'd grab the hot coffee.
Oh, nice.
There you go. See, he's thinking on his feet.
Hot coffee, good. You've thought about that. Don't act like you haven't.
I'm sorry for
fantasized
underestimating you, Ian.
about that. Was that off the cuff, or have you fantasized about that?
That was off the cuff. You told
Okay.
me I'm in the kitchen. I adapt. I overcome.
Mm-hmm. Right. And Zach, would you rise to the occasion? What do you think you would do?
I mean, you wouldn't know till you get in that situation, but I'd probably go for a knife or something like that.
You have a knife on you?
No, not on me. But
So what the hell are you going to do? How are you going to get a knife? If you're in the
if
kitchen,
you're in
you
the
mean?
kitchen, yeah.
There's just butter. Or do we have steak knives in it? I think you may just have, you'd be limited to butter knives.
I think we have a bread knife.
Yeah.
You know, it's got that little serrated
So
edge.
some kind of just like sharp object, I guess.
Yeah, you would be shot dead.
Yeah, probably.
You would be shot dead. Everyone would be executed.
It reminds me one time when I was younger, I had a friend over at my parents' house, but we were alone afternoon, like after school. And it was kind of a windy day, and we were just watching TV in the living room, and all of a sudden the front door just like opened, like super scary. And it just stayed open, I guess because of the wind, but we were like, what the fuck? We thought someone was there. And we were just wondering, what do you do? And I ran and grabbed the bread knife. That's why that reminded me, like the big bread knife.
Oh, so
And
the bread knife in Israel is actually scary. No, it's not. It has a rounded edge. You'd have to like saw him with
They
it.
have different
Yeah.
bread knives
Yeah.
in Israel.
Like a
Hold on.
Well, it's a serious one
It's
where
like
it's
here.
long and rounded at the end. So there's literally no, there's almost no,
that challah bread is pretty tough to get through.
yeah.
so, and we have stairs that go like, there's like a small stairway that goes down to the front door and a small one that goes up to the second level. So I had the knife and I was like, okay, you go up and watch the door, and I go down with the knife. We were both like, we had this whole like, how are we gonna do this?
Tactically ascertaining the situation.
We were terrified.
That's funny. It's like a,
And we made it to the door and there was no one there. It was just the wind.
wow. When I was a kid, I used to stay up horrified every night because I was just obsessed over any sound I ever heard. Because I was always, I don't know why I was so obsessed that we were getting broken into. I was so afraid that our house was broken into at night when we were all there. And I would only get to sleep when like the sun started to come up, and I was like, oh, no one's going to break in now. So messed up. But a couple of nights I would hear someone like shuffle, like one of my family members shuffling through the night, and I didn't know they were out. And I was just like, in my mind, I was like, this is it. We're all going to die. So terrified.
Yeah.
But in my mind, so now we're at home, and I'm an adult, and anytime I fantasize about this, about what I would do, I always die. I'm being realistic. I cannot stop an intruder. That's why I bought a gun. Because I cannot stop an intruder. I've got a baseball bat. I've got a fire escape ladder. In my mind, I lose every time. So that's why I bought a freaking shotgun. And I've got it ready. Because that fantasy, I always win. Or at least I have a 50% chance of winning. You know what I mean? That's what.
Yeah.
I got to be real, dude. I'm not the hero that Zach thinks he is.
Do you come up with any like catchphrases in your like fantasy, like when that event happens?
Yeah, you like Arnold?
No, I'm scared and I'm shooting and I'm praying to God.
Silent.
Get to the chopper.
I should think of something though. Get slammed, Barry.
Ooh, nice.
His name's Barry. Get slammed, Barry. Yeah, I like owning a gun. It makes me feel very safe. But actually, when I was shopping around for a gun for home defense, no other purpose for it. It was recommended to me to get a shotgun, which surprised me a lot. I was thinking that you would want to get a handgun or something, but apparently handguns are more dangerous because it's one singular shot that's more powerful that can go through walls and potentially hit your neighbors or other people in other rooms, where the shotgun is, it sprays and it's harder to miss and it does not go through walls. So for home defense, the shotgun is definitely superior. And I got a 7-shot semi-automatic, baby.
Damn.
Yeah. So even with my experience, I have a pretty good chance of taking out even John Wick's if he comes into my house. I have a 25% chance, I'd say. And I have defensible high ground, too. I made sure we had that when we found a new house. So, guys, I have fantasized about this at great length. And I always lose. That's the problem. We have a new video on H3 about Kim and Kanye and their new sinks. If you guys haven't watched it, it's up there. Apologies to Ian. I know Ian is a super Kanye fan. I warned him before.
And Kim.
Are you a super Kim fan, Ian? Or, I mean, it's mostly Kanye, and because he's married to Kim, therefore you're a fan of Kim.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. I am. See, I know. Yeah. Were you petrified, Ian? I mean, be honest when you saw our new video.
Well, you made it out like
It's
I
important
was
thing
going
that
to
you
be
want your kids to know.
appalled and
I want my
disgusted beforehand. It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. I was just afraid of what you may, say. And you're a little unhinged, you're a little crazy, so I wasn't sure what to expect. Here's the part about their sink that totally
What's the most
tripped us
important
out.
thing that you want your kids to know?
I want my kids to be kind.
Where does the water go? The water just... Look at this sink. There's no hole.
There is.
Yeah.
Okay, well. So Kim goes on to explain. Like, it's hard to see that there's a hole here.
Yeah.
Apparently, this is the hole. But so here, I was like, well, there's no hole here. There is a hole here, but it looked like it was just like part of the water.
marble.
But so here's Kim. This is kind of an update, a follow up to our video, explaining how her sinks work. So I thought this was pretty interesting. Here we go.
Okay, so since everyone is a little bit confused about our sinks, I thought I would just show you guys a little tour of our bathroom. That's our patio out there. Our whole ceiling is a light box. Bathtub that fits all of our kids.
Our whole ceiling is a light box. The bathtub is carved from jade.
Wait. That's the patio?
Yeah, it doesn't look very spacious for a patio.
It doesn't look very private for a bathroom.
Well, that's a great point, and probably there's nobody.
There's probably nobody there.
Yeah, there's nobody there. Jesus, you better hope nobody goes wandering around at night.
Yeah, what the hell? Gardener.
The roof is
hedges.
Yeah, got a whole. Well, it's nothing we haven't already seen, right, Ian? Ian, be honest. You've watched the Kim Kardashian sex tape.
Wait, what? Sorry.
You've watched the Kim Kardashian sex tape, right?
No, I've never watched any inappropriate material in my life.
Ian's so lame because he's so deep into the Kanye community that he's afraid to admit to anything that could be, potentially compromising to the community that's now watching and now aware of his existence. So anytime I ask him a question, he's just pleads the fifth. And it's so lame. I know you beat off to that sex tape, Ian. Why would you? And all of them have, rightfully. I mean, it's her claim to fame. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I haven't beat off to it. It's not. I mean, I've seen it. It's not good.
Okay, maybe you haven't beat off to it, but you've watched it.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Okay.
If everyone have seen it, Ian must have seen it.
Eli, have you seen it?
I don't know. I may have, actually.
You've seen it.
It was like before I was aware of Kim and Kanye and the whole...
Ian, please, just admit to me. Tell me. You don't have to tell me what you think, but at least tell me that you've seen it so I know you're not full of crap.
I have seen it.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you. Wow. Dude, that's super disrespectful of Kim. No, I'm kidding.
Kanye says that he used to beat off to it.
Well, he says in that video, that Vogue video, he knew Kim was the one when he saw her in a paparazzi pic.
With Paris Hilton.
Yeah, with Paris Hilton. That's so... Dude, Kanye doesn't give a single frick.
He's such a troll in that video.
So, at any rate, there's a couple of dudes in that bush beating off right now, probably.
Whole ceiling is a light box. Bathtub that fits all of our kids.
The bathtub is made from the ivory of 1,000 elephants.
And our shower. So, okay, so
I
the
don't
sinks.
understand
Kanye
this. Why
drew
would
this.
you?
Kanye, Axel Vavort, and
I
Claudio
hate when she
Silvestri.
says Axel
Axel
Vavort.
Vavort.
So obnoxious. Axel Vavort. I mean, it's not that crazy. Like, Kanye drew this. Axel Vavort dreamed it up. Axel Vavort once time hit his head and dreamed it up when he was passed out in the hospital. It's not
And
that
kind of all
crazy.
did this sink. And Claudio was the one that said it should be separated from the wall because it used to
brilliant.
be up against the wall. But we thought it would be cooler this way. So
So let me get this straight.
But
You-
you don't actually walk back there. What do you do there? Because the
well,
water is
Claudia
facing the
thought
other
it'd be
way.
cooler. And Axel Vavort did agree with her. Now, what she said, it used to be against the wall, and then they moved it back, which means they tore it out and redid it, right? And then moved it back.
But
8
they
versions
didn't.
of this prototype.
Gotta say, could have been better. They gotta make the sink like 360 so you can use the water from the other side. If it's already gonna be approachable from that side.
Ian, comment?
Says he didn't hear you.
Yeah,
Sink was
sure he
made.
did.
And it does actually like slightly slope down that you can kind of see. And there's a slit for the water. And it goes in. You can put it on as high pressure as you want and no backsplash will come up.
See, I don't buy that. I don't buy that.
Yeah, I don't buy that.
Totally get back.
Okay, something else
So, oh yeah.
I don't
I
buy
think
the
is
whole room.
interesting is our light.
Wait, one time, I think I missed it, but she says there was like 8 iterations of it. Hold on, let me go back, because,
Because you pause.
yeah,
So,
sorry,
so
I
the
know.
sinks. Kanye drew this. Kanye, Axel Vavort,
Axel
and Claudio
Vavort. We got to get a
Silvestri
soundbite for saying Axel Vavort. Sorry, I won't pause anymore.
kind of all did this sink. And Claudio was the one that said it should be separated from the wall because it
Claudia's
used
such
to
a
be up
brilliant
against the
mind.
wall.
Wait,
But
You think
we
Axel was
thought it
okay
would
with
be
that?
cooler this way.
Claudia
So
fucking
No.
her
8
design.
versions
8
of this
versions.
prototype sink was made. And
8 versions. It's not that serious. It's just a
it's
rectangle
really not that
with a couple
serious.
slits in it. Apparently, their house cost $70 million. Now I know why. I spent $10 million just trying to Axel Vavort and Claudia going back and forth on the slits and the distance from the wall.
So, you telling me anyone is using this room? Because there's no like toothbrush, there's no towel.
That's a great point. There's no evidence of anyone living there. Ian?
I don't know where their toothbrush is.
She's right. She's got a point. There's no evidence of anyone living there.
I thought you were a super fan, Ian.
So Kim and Kanye don't brush their teeth then.
They don't believe in toothbrush.
The only conclusion I can make.
There's people that have fluoride conspiracies. Did you know that? They think fluoride is a mind control.
And that there's fluoride in the water.
Yeah,
right?
there's fluoride in the water, so they don't drink tap water. Yeah. Maybe that's them. Ian? Thoughts?
He's got no thoughts, he says.
Okay,
Oh, their
something
light
else I think is
switches are not
interesting
good,
is
by the
our
way,
light
either.
Switches.
Here.
It
They are
looks
just
like
3
unfinished like
little
cable wiring.
buttons, and they go on, dim, and off. And there's no box around
I'm sorry,
it.
but this is
I
such a
think it's really-
try-hard house.
And there's no box around it. Okay,
I'm all for like cool designed houses, but this is just try-hard.
absolutely. 3 buttons, and also they look like steampunk. They look like old operator
Yeah.
buttons from like the 1950s. It doesn't look nice. 3 little nubs. I don't like the nubs. And also, why are they, if you've got the whole white pure thing, why
Right,
would you
it
go with
doesn't
stainless
fit.
steel like brass?
It doesn't even fit.
I don't
the
think
style.
it fits. I don't know what Axel Vavort thinks about it, but I don't think it fits. Ian, what do you think about the buttons?
If they're Axel, I like it.
I have a feeling it's
That may have been
not.
Claudia. Anyway, I think their house is annoying.
I think if Axel made it, it would be like 3 rocks,
That's
3 stones.
true. It would be 3 stones. I'm over it. Oh yeah, and then there was a kind of a follow-up Kardashian story that I thought was funny. Now, Ian, you show this to me. Whose birthday was this from?
Kourtney
Kim.
Kardashian yesterday.
Oh.
And on their napkins, it says, Kim, there are people that are dying. Now, is there context to this, Ian, that I'm unaware of?
No, I don't know what's up with this.
Kim, there are people that are dying, printed on the napkin. So,
I think there were multiple quotes from different family members, but I don't. That's a weird thing to put on a napkin. I don't know.
okay, so they were honoring each other by putting quotes all over the place.
I mean, I think so because I saw a different napkin that said something else.
Okay.
I guess it's funny. They probably took like stupid statements that
From the show.
they've made.
Yeah. Okay, fair
I'm
enough.
okay with the napkin.
Yeah, I'm not as bad. The napkin doesn't bother me as much as the sink and the buttons on the wall. Should have kept those buttons to yourself, Kim. We should call up Axel Vavor. I wonder, what can we have him do? I want to have him design like a mega vape for me. You know what I mean? That'd be sick. All right, well, enough BS. Let's get to the show at hand. Prank Invasion has gone worldwide. His incest prank was received by everyone. Now, by the way, he doesn't give me credit. I'm pretty sure that story broke after we mentioned it in our video, because we had a tweet exchange.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. At least I saw it happening only after.
I think that we can take full credit, as always, for his exposure and his success. So Prank Invasion came at me recently, or over the past week, on Twitter, talking mad shit. And I had to dunk on him hard and furious and fast, because you got to keep that stuff. You got to control the narrative before it gets out of control, because he started challenging me to chess matches. He went all SoFlo on me.
It's like, come up with your own ideas. Why are you still from SoFlo?
He challenged me to a chess match for $100,000. I was like, that is very SoFloian of you. Well, anyway, we've got a ton of articles of all these people covering it. We've got these tweets. We've got the beef all laid out, like Thanksgiving dinner. Or what do you eat beef on? Easter dinner? Christmas dinner?
A plate?
No one eats beef. We got the ham all spread out like Christmas.
There you go.
Yeah. But we got to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, there's so much to talk about. Let's get it on, baby. HelloFresh is a meal kit delivery service that shops, plans, and delivers step-by-step recipes and pre-measured ingredients so you can just cook, eat, and enjoy. HelloFresh does all the meal planning, shopping, and prepping so you can focus on a healthier you and a happier, well-fed, beautiful family. Fresh pre-measured ingredients and easy-to-follow 6-step pictured recipe cards are delivered to your door each week, and a special insulated box that is beautiful. You get this beautiful box with like an ice pack in it. It is not going to go bad, folks. That's my guarantee to you. 3 plans to choose from: classic, veggie, and family, with the option to switch between them when your tastes change. You know what I love about it too is it gets you out of that rut, because sometimes you get stuck eating the same thing over and over and over and you don't know what to cook. They're going to spice it up. They're going to send you all kinds of different things to get you out of your comfort zone, discovering new delicious recipes. I love this HelloFresh, and I'll tell you, it's so fun. Sometimes I want to cook, but I want to go to the grocery store. I don't want to look up a recipe, and I don't know what to make. So they take all the tedious crap out of it, and what you're left is just the fun part. They send you all the ingredients, all packaged up, beautiful meat, beautiful recipe. You cook it up, bada bing, bada boom. You got a delicious meal with all the hassle. Forget about it, huh? My favorite dish was the sesame beef tacos. Ooh, so good, so bomb. And we've got a special offer for you, $80 off your first month of HelloFresh if you go to HelloFresh.com/H3Podcast80 and enter the code H3Podcast80. That's go to HelloFresh.com/H3Podcast80 and enter the code H3Podcast80. That's like receiving 8 meals for free. That's ample opportunity to give it a shot. You're going to fall in love with it. I guarantee it. It's fresh, beautiful, healthy. Come on. Forget about it, huh? We've all read some surprising online reviews, right? Whether you're trying to get a sweet deal on something you've been saving for, or you're trying to find the best happy hour in town, it's generally a good idea to read the reviews first. So why should finding the right software for your business be any different? Read thousands of real software reviews and find the right software for your business at Capterra.com/H3. Capterra is the leading free online resource to help you find the best software solution for your business. With over 750,000 reviews of products from real software users, discover everything you need to make an informed decision. Search from more than 700 specific categories of software, everything from project management to email marketing to yoga studio management software. That is niche as it gets. No matter what kind of software your business needs, Capterra makes it easy to discover the right solution fast. Join the millions of people who use Capterra each month to find the right tools for their business. Now, we've used Capterra. Recently, we're looking for accounting software, just something to help on a personal level, to help, keep track of our itemized deductions, because it's such a pain in the ass, like putting it in Excel. But that's the beautiful thing. Whatever you need, they've got the best software. They've got the reviews. You're going to be shocked by how helpful this website is. So visit Capterra.com/H3 for free today to find the tools to make an informed software decision for your business. Capterra.com/H3. That's Capterra. CAPTERRA.com/H3. Capterra. Software selections simplified. You know what rhymes with honey, Ela? Free money. That's right. You ever buy something online only to find out later you missed a discount? Yes, it has happened to me, and I have not let the anger go from it. That is the worst feeling in the world. But you don't have to experience that anymore, because I don't overspend anymore thanks to Honey. Honey is a free browser add-on that finds me the best deals online. The app magically auto-applies the best deal to my cart at checkout. Honey finds discounts and coupons across 37,000 websites. Amazon, Sephora, Best Buy, Nordstrom's, and more. They've got all of them. With Honey, I don't even worry about missing a deal. I just shop like normal, and Honey handles the rest. Look over here on this coupon. We recently bought some outdoor furniture. All of a sudden, Bob's your uncle, shopping like normal at the checkout. Boom! $20 saving that I wouldn't have saved otherwise, because I don't spend 30 minutes scouring the internet for coupons like a lunatic. Honey saves you the time and effort. You don't have to be that neurotic anymore. Honey has saved its 10 million members an average of $28. Honey members have already saved more than $800 million. Not bad for something that's completely free and takes just 2 clicks to install. Honey has over 100,000 5-star reviews on Google Chrome Store, and Time Magazine calls Honey basically free money. Look, there's really no reason not to try Honey. It's free to use. It's easy to install. It just takes 2 clicks, people. Let's shop with confidence. Let's get Honey, for Christ's sake. Honey is free. Go to joinhoney.com/H3. That's joinhoney.com/H3. It's going to change the game up for you. Save that money. Save that time. Eat that honey. Let's go, boy. Brotherly love. YouTuber reveals it really was his sister he snogged in prank video, and fans are horrified. Now, by the way, every time that one of these articles tries to be like, prank invasion confirms it was his sister, it's just them going, so was it your sister? And he's like, yeah, that's it.
But that doesn't prove anything.
You know why? Because in their minds, since they're not familiar with him, they go, why would anyone lie about making out with their own sister? But what we know about Chris is that exactly he would lie about that. There's 0% chance that's his sister. Like, if you go back in time in all of their social medias, there's no mention even of any of them before. And all of a sudden, it's like, hey, it's my sister and from out of town. It's like, really? And apparently she's got pictures of him in her room. Come on. Sorry.
That's so creepy. Why would anyone have a picture of like their brother?
And when they live at the same house.
At this age, too. It's not like, a picture of us as kids.
Yeah, this was posted the day before, by the way, the prank. So, nice investigating. The Sun. That's a tabloid, right?
Yeah.
So, but they did a whole write-up, man. And I love this picture of Chris. He's so bronzed.
Really looks like you in the 90s boy band.
The only thing he's missing is frosted tips, and I would definitely go elbow deep in his ass. If he had frosted tips. So there you have it. There's so many articles like this. The Sun. There's some really funny ones. Univision, which is American Spanish language. This is a big show, right? Univision. Look at this. I don't know why they got it looking like Chris is popping a pimple on his forehead. Besos a su hermana en la boca como broma para sorprender a sus seguidores.
You native speaker, man?
Yeah, could you tell? Sin Royo. There you have it. Prank invasion around the world. This one is great.
You read it so bad. I feel like I could read it way better.
You want to give it a shot? Go ahead. What the hell do I know? Just phonetically reading
don't
it. Here,
know
go
either,
ahead.
but-
Go ahead.
Beso es su hermana en la boca como broma.
I don't think it's better. Maybe it's as bad, but I don't think that you didn't like come out with this beautiful Spanish.
No, I'm not gonna try to.
But you have to read it like a football announcer. Besos a su hermana en la boca go. No.
Got to roll the R's a little more. There you go. Hermana in la boca.
Yeah, there you go.
There
That
you
sounds
go.
racist, kind of, Dan.
Exactly. That's what
Boca, hermana. This one's great. The Daily Mail Snapchat story. This is a fantastic headline. You guys will love this. Incest alert. Sound the bell. I love that there's an alert for it. Incest alert. YouTube prankster horrifies fans by passionately kissing his sister for video. Yes, sir. Incest alert. I love that. Sound the alarms.
Almost sounded excited about it.
There's been these DMs floating around. I'm not going to show it because who knows, but apparently he's been approaching people to shoot pornography. And there's these DMs going around that he offered some girl $5,000 to shoot a porn, which is not that. I mean, he basically does already shoot porn, so it doesn't shock me. But where's he going? Where's he posting his porn to? Because that's the question, right? Because as far as I'm aware, I haven't seen any pornography. Maybe it's the hot new thing.
Maybe. Or it's just.
Bro, Prank Invasion should start a Pornhub channel. That'd be sick.
That's probably coming. That's not far away.
Why is it not coming? Literally. Ew. God. Ugh. Can you imagine?
What up, invaders?
Golly.
There was another prankster that did end up going the porn route.
Well, Vitaly was in a
Vitaly.
porn before his prank days, and he couldn't get it. Famously, he could not get it up.
Right.
Yeah. It was great. He did a bang bus with one of his buddies, and his buddies got hard and was able to perform. And Vitaly was just there, stuck jerking off his limp cock in the corner of the bus.
That's so bad.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's pretty great.
It's pretty wild. I mean, if you're gonna go on a bang bus, you better be able to get it up. But I just love that he went on to, prank fame, and now there's a picture of him jerking off his limp dick. So good. Yeah, it's a good watch. So this is when it gets good. He tweeted at me unprovoked last week. Let me go back here. First, he says, "Hey, H3H3 Productions, you declined a boxing match with me. Fair enough. You're not stupid. How about a chess match for $100,000? You're much smarter, so it should be easy money, right? Where'd you go to college again?" Fucking idiot. So first of all, I don't know, before I break this down, I don't know how serious he is or how much he's trolling. It's hard to tell. But, we had spoken with him previously. We had tried to get him on the show.
Yeah.
And he was very strange and very not self-aware and he was very Joey Salads. Let's put it that way. And so a part of me thinks that he is for real.
Yeah, I think even if he's trying to be funny or whatever, I think the essence is still him being real.
Yeah, I think he thinks that him being good at chess is evidence. So, well, first,
Or where did you go to college again? He's actually trying to make fun of where you went to college.
yeah, Yes. Definitely. So there's a couple assertions here. One being that if you're smart, you're inherently good at chess. Like, you don't need to practice. You don't need to know anything about it. You're just inherently good. And then two, I guess, going to a good college means you're smart. So somebody said, you need to go to college to be smart. And he said, this is the best, in my opinion. He goes, reread my statement. Your reply is a logical fail. I would know because I scored a 174 on the LAST, which got me into Northwestern Law after graduating with top honors from UC Berkeley. By the way, the LSAT is an exam in logic. That's like straight out of
Yikes.
I'm 14 and this deep. So again, when I read that, I was like, man, is this guy for real? You know?
Yes, I think he is.
Your reply is a logical fail. It's hard to use the word logical and not sound like like in that context. So anyway, he said, so to his initial offer a challenge, I said this. I challenge you to an STD test. That went over great on Twitter. Actually, I was surprised.
Unbelievable. I like cried laughing when I saw that, dude. I'm not kidding.
I was getting like texts and DMs from people being like, man, that was a great tweet.
You put 'em in the
I was
ground with
beaming.
that, yeah.
I was like, thank you.
Gold.
Almost
gold.
140,000 likes on that. So I was feeling very, very precious on that day.
I remember when you first told it to me before you tweeted it.
She laughed out loud.
That was a real laugh.
Which is rare. I was like, oh, shit. I was like, Ela, I'm thinking about writing, I count you to an STD test. And she laughed out loud. I was like, oh, fuck. It's supposed to be good.
Because usually Ethan will ask me first about a lot of tweets.
She's a tough cookie.
Sometimes I'll just stare at him.
She's
no smile even.
This is how I know it's bad. I pitch something and she goes, I'm like, tough crowd. She's a tough crowd. So got lots of kudos there, and then Chris kind of devolved into the madness as usual, and I quote tweeted his response about logical fail. It said, "Since you were studying to be a lawyer, maybe you can tell me the laws regarding boning your sister." It is illegal, by the way. You know what I learned? Kind of interesting. It's illegal to have sex with your sister, but it's not illegal to have sex with your brother if you're a guy. So, because I guess when they wrote this law in like 1800 or whatever,
they didn't even.
It was too monstrous to imagine a brother sleeping with a brother. That's blasphemy. That's like nuclear blasphemy. So technically speaking, it is legal if you are brothers to have sex or sisters. You just can't cross. You can't breed. I guess that's the good part. You don't want that baby in the world. You don't want incest baby.
All right. Good news to everyone.
So good
out
news.
there.
Shout out to my brother Sean. Oh God. No, but Chris was melting down on Twitter. He had a lot of. He started going, here, I'll show you the rest of his tweets. He started going on and on about like, thanks for the exposure. I had a brand deal, but they said my Twitter engagement was too low, and now I got the brand deal. I'm like, shut up. That's not how brand deals work. Like, here. Oh, come on. It's not letting me look at his tweets because it's not. Here it is. Thanks, invaders. My brand deal confirmed a nice bonus due to these awesome Twitter stats. By the way, it has 38 likes. Awesome engagement, bro. Nice bonus to these awesome Twitter stats, and I've never even promoted my Twitter from YouTube once.
Damn, he got you. He got you so good.
He goes.
He's not owned.
He goes, you see that magic? The brand deal wanted to pay me $25,000, but they said my Twitter impressions were low compared to my YouTube and Instagram. Boom! I engineered this and played you fools. Daddy got his check now. 80 likes.
Engineered us.
Bro, that is not how brand deals work. And then his latest tweet, 21 likes. So his normal engagement was like 6 likes before all this happened. So I'm sure that his brand deal, who's going to pay him $25,000, is like, All right, dude. You finally got enough Twitter impressions. This is a go. We're green lighting this. Yeah.
Did this guy really go to law school? You fucking kidding me?
I don't think so. He said he said he got into law school, but he pursued alternative career paths.
What up, invaders?
He engineered them.
Yeah, he engineered life. Yeah, he's crazy. He scares me a little bit. I made it. You mad? No, man, I love it. He keeps saying shit to me like, beat me in a boxing match or chess match, I'll give you $100,000 and delete my channel. It's like, bro, how many times do I have to say, I do not want you to delete your channel? That's the last thing I want you to do. I want you to keep doing your thing as usual and keep getting that beautiful tan that's nearly blackface, to be honest. Yeah, love him. Congratulations, Chris, on all your exposure and on the brand deal. I'm happy we could help you out.
How's your chess game, Ethan?
Bad. I don't know how to play chess.
Okay, fair enough.
You're smart, right? You're smart, right? So you could beat me in chess? No.
Do you even watch Rick and Morty?
I do watch. Well, that's a fair point. I have watched every episode of Rick and Morty. That is all the training I need. What's something I could beat Prank Invasion in?
Views, popularity.
I heard Zach go,
mean, like-
ooh,
Dignity.
dignity. Yeah, probably. Well, yeah,
You mean in a
probably dignity.
competition,
And I'm not saying I have much of it, but I think even Bill Cosby at this point has more dignity than than Prank Invasion. I think Prank Invasion went for zero dignity when he did Mommy Makeout Day.
It's mommy makeout day.
I wonder if all these news stories that were like, he verified it's his sister have seen Mommy Makeout Day. You know?
I bet that they did not.
Yeah.
There's also Pregnant Day, no? What was it?
Oh, yeah, Pregnancy Day is an absolute classic. I mean, come on.
Kissing Pranks Gay Edition.
Gay edition,
Right.
fantastic. Oh, yes. So good. So the beef is fresh. It's new. Chris, I love you. I welcome you back to the fray. Keep making them. Keep pushing it. He always finds new territory, which I'm excited about. Incest, what's next? Just straight up pedo edition. That would be the next level. Making out with my 12-year-old cousin.
He did high school edition. He did one of my favorite videos of yours ever on.
That's right.
That's true.
Yeah, closer look. I think he needs to lower the age. He needs to go middle school edition.
Yeah. Gotta push the boundaries.
I mean, what else could he do at this point to top incest edition? Mom edition?
Zach says newborn edition.
Elderly?
Elderly would be good and not legal or not illegal. Elderly would be dope. But I don't want to, because he's done MILFs. I don't want to see MILFs. I want to see like
No,
straight-
like 70
See,
plus.
The problem with that is that I don't think anyone wants to watch that. Like all these little kids beating their meat do not want to watch
Yeah.
that. Maybe small, very small.
I'm sure we already
Kyle
thought
the
about
Cougar
all that.
champ. There is a demo for it. Yeah. I want to see kid edition, convalescent home edition. Like in a hospice would be next level. Funeral edition in front of a
Final Kiss edition.
last kiss edition. God, how do you top it? Corpse edition? Corpse edition.
He probably has a list like that.
Yeah,
What we're doing now.
he spends all day
That's
doing
been his
this.
life. Like
What do you call those places where they keep corpses? Mortuary. Morgue edition.
Cemetery?
Mortuary edition. No, where they keep them in the freezer.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Morgue, yeah.
Morgue edition.
I want him to share that doc with us. How much would you pay for that?
100,000. And for him to delete his channel. And I'll become the new Prank Invasion. That document's blank, by the way. I don't think there's much going on in that document. So something interesting happened. Hila said she saw a picture of Ben Affleck's back tattoo.
You showed me the
I
picture.
showed it to you because I was like, what? I was like, man, you guys see this. Ben Affleck has this huge, crazy back tattoo of, I guess it's like a phoenix. I don't really know, but it's huge. It covers its whole freaking back. It's super colorful. I mean, it's well done for what it is, but it's like, you would never expect it.
So.
And Hila told me.
I'm shocked. I can't believe this is real.
It's real, baby.
I think this is the worst tattoo I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And I mean it.
She said
I really mean it.
Well, she said, Ethan, I think this may be the worst tattoo I've ever seen. Now, I feel like that can't be true, can it? Why do you hate it so much?
It's just awful. Where do I begin? I don't know. The character, like, what is that? The colors.
Space Phoenix.
The fact that it's all over his back.
Right. It's the size that bothers you. It's the colors.
Everything.
It's just way too much.
It's like if I had to put a visual next to the word awful.
Wow. Well, I trust Hila. She knows what she's talking about. But what the thought I had was like, well, hold on. I bet you I can find worse tattoos. So we put together a segment here of bad tattoos. We have celebrities and general bad ones alike. And Hila's going to ask us here and tell us, is it worse than Ben Affleck's back tattoo? So I'm going to put this one right here. And I'm going to open up the new ones and we'll look at them side by side.
I wonder at what age did he get it?
I think it was a midlife crisis thing.
Like something you would get at 18 and then
he got
stuck with it.
No, he got it when he was already like mature. I think maybe you can look that up, you guys. That is a good question. But I'm pretty sure it was a midlife crisis move. So here we go. Ed Sheeran's chest tattoo. Now, when I saw this, Hila, I think you might have a run for your money here. I think this one's worse. I actually do. And you tell me what you think.
Whoa. Oh, my God.
So Ed Sheeran has a huge lion.
While I agree this is so bad, I still think Ben Affleck is worse.
Really? I feel like the art on this one is worse. Like, it's like a downy lion. Also, what's with the purple?
I almost feel like this is ironic, though.
Bro, you don't, do you really? You put a huge lion on your chest, ironically?
It's like where you have your chest hair. It's almost funny.
Oh, I didn't thought about that. Why is all of his chest hair purple?
I think the tattoo's not finished.
Yeah, it's probably from the process of making the tattoo.
He probably had to bail because doing the chest area is really painful to get tattooed.
Oh, look, he's got a teddy bear on his arm.
Yeah, I see that. That's cool. So Hila likes this one better. And I
don't like it, but
it's not as bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I have a pretty funny update on this Ben Affleck tattoo. So
okay.
Apparently it was seen publicly for the first time in 2015, and he was asked about it in an interview, and he said it was fake for a movie. He denied that it was real. And then that picture is from late last year.
It's real.
And he had to fess up that it's real. So I think he's aware that it's bad. Because he was denying that it was a real tattoo.
And then he admitted?
Yeah, in a more recent update.
That makes it even worse.
Yeah.
He lied about it. I love that. How does that make it worse, Hila? Break it down.
Because he's even been shamed about it publicly. He lied.
Oh, wow. But it's what year did you say?
Well, it was first seen in 2015, according to this article.
2015. And so what age was he then in 2015?
Let's see. Ben Affleck. That's what, 4 years ago?
Yeah.
So he's currently 46, so 42. Yeah, I mean, that's midlife crisis tattoo, all right? Sure.
He's got 10 years on me. Can you imagine me showing up one day with that?
No.
Well, that's what he did. Okay, so I present to you now, Hila, for your consideration, Chris Brown's tattoo of Rihanna on his neck. Now, one thing I immediately
I can already tell you not as bad.
Okay. Well, why does she... It's weird because it looks like she has a black eye.
Where is it?
Here. This.
No, it's literally the shot from when he beat her up. He got it tattooed on his neck.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Wait, what?
I'm not kidding.
What?
No.
You say no because it's just so insane?
Yeah.
You believe it? Yeah, no, that is the case.
Are you serious?
No. I don't believe that. That's not true.
Oh my god.
I don't believe that. You have to prove that to me.
Wow.
What? That's unbelievable. No, that's not possible. Dan, you're saying that he got the mugshot of Rihanna all beat up that he did to her tattooed on his neck. Are you fucking with me?
I mean, that's my understanding of the situation.
That's not true. That can't be true. Well, I mean,
let's confirm.
I'm looking it up right now to confirm, but that is the impression that I got.
Dude, there's absolutely no way that's true. I will die if that's true right now on the spot. Whoa, building's about to collapse.
So it looks like he's denied it, but I mean, we probably don't want to show the picture of her on the podcast. But
well, you do a comparison back.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty similar.
What?
You're so flabbergasted by this.
How can that be true?
I guess I think his representative said that it's a tattoo of a sugar skull. Something completely unrelated.
Like a Mexican...
a Mexican celebration of the Day of the Dead.
Right. You look at a comparison of the...
It's hard to tell.
It's not a very photorealistic tattoo. But the resemblance is certainly there.
I can see the Mexican elements, though. Like on the mouth, those things.
The stitches.
Yeah.
But it looks like a girl with a black eye. Was her mouth busted up, Dan?
Yeah. Yeah, her lips are all cracked. I'm looking at the photo right now. It's fucked up.
Yeah, it is. It's rough to look at that.
Yeah.
That's like...
Psycho.
I don't know. I mean, I don't even know what to say about that. Like, people are still... I'm flabbergasted. I'm speechless. That I refuse... I can't... But again, he's putting... I mean, this woman has a cracked lip and a black eye, and he did that famously to another woman.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, I do recognize the resemblance to the Day of the Dead skull. It's as if it were like a Two-Face kind of thing. Like one half is that and one half is not. But
at the same time, you got to be a little sensitive.
Yeah, when you're almost most famous for beating the shit out of this woman, maybe not get a woman with a black eye in your neck.
I think it's not her, if you ask me.
But I feel like that's... I mean, dude, if he goes out there and tattoos Rihanna beat up on his neck, how does he...
That's like...
How does he go on with his life? Like, I mean, there's no way, right?
No.
Okay, so Hila, rating on this one?
Not as bad.
Yeah, not as bad. I'm with you. It was interesting, though, nonetheless. So this one's pretty bad. Lena Dunham's weird-ass Cheeto Odeon tattoo. Now, Dan, what is the background on this? Because I didn't even understand what I was looking at as I pull it up.
The background is that it's a restaurant in New York that she's a big fan of, and they have like kind of an orange neon sign, and so she got it tattooed. It's just...
Why does it look like it's raised?
Not as bad. Already telling you.
It looks like puffy Cheetos.
Why does it look raised, but it's not, right?
It's probably just because right afterwards.
I think it's fresh, yeah.
Why the hell? Man, that restaurant must be bomb. We got to go to the Odeon.
It's so ugly. God damn.
Dude, I got to go to the Odeon. Okay. Yeah, I was pretty surprised. I was like, wow, that looks awful. Mark Wahlberg's shoulder tattoo. He recently got one of them professionally removed. Yeah, Wahlberg. Oh, what am I even looking at here? I got to do a zoom. Wahlberg.
Oh, wow.
Mark Wahlberg. He's got his initials. Is that his birthday?
Or is that...
Yeah, I think so.
What a dumbass. He got his birthday and his initials and his name.
Wait, are we sure? Maybe it's like someone who died in his family?
Well, so Dan, don't get the right, because I'm going to look like an asshole if that's true.
Yeah. What's his birthday?
What's his birthday? 11/11/2019. 11/11/2019. 11/11/2019. 11/11/2019. 11/11/2019. 11/11/2019. 11/11/2019. 11/11/2019. 11/11/2019. 11/11/2019. 11/11/2019. 11/11/2019. 11/11/2019. 11/11/2019. 11/11/2019. 11/11/2019. 11/11/2019. 11/11/2019. 11/11/2019. 11/11/2019. 11/11/2019. 11/11/2019. 11/11/2019. 11/11/2019. 11/11/2019. 11/11/2019. 11/11/2019. 11/11/2019. 11/11/2019. 11/11/2019. 11/11/2019. 11/11/2019. 11/11/2019. 11/11/2019. 11/11/2019. 11/11/2019. 11/11/2019. 11/11/2019. 11/11/2019. 11/11/2019. 11/11/2019. 11/11/2019. 11/11
1971, June 5th.
That's his birthday. Thank God. Yeah, that's retarded. Why don't you just, at that point, tattoo your ID, your driver's license?
So, not as bad.
Not as bad. Thoughts, criticism?
It's almost funny.
Okay.
I don't know. Look at Shredder.
What? I wish you guys could see. Shredder, you're too much.
I don't know if like the idea was to be ironic with this.
Well, he's having them professionally removed.
But I'm giving people the benefit of the doubt.
Except Ben.
Because that one cannot be ironic even. It's that bad.
Right. There's no room for doubt. Okay, so Ben still is the winner here. Now we're moving on.
I told you I meant it when I saw it.
I believe you. So we're moving on from the celebs now and going to general bad. So we've entered the general population because you said worst of all time. And I'm holding you to that. Okay.
Yep.
So let's move on to this Ocarina of Time tattoo. Okay? Here. It's a Nintendo 64 controller with
God.
the nipple as the D-pad.
No, the analog stick.
Oh, the analog stick.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thoughts, Hila?
Not as bad.
Really?
I like how the cable is going into his skin. Like it's plugged directly into his heart.
Just play with his nipple is what he's saying. I think is the message here. He loves nipple play. Not as bad.
It's again.
It's
like,
ironic.
It is. Come on, with the
Hila's
nipple
got
and the.
Yeah, okay, all right, I hear you.
And it's not like I also just think this one is so ugly. Like
I hear you.
that previous one you just showed. Not as ugly
Creative,
to me.
at least. I'm right there with you, Hila. I'm only here to prod your brain and get your thoughts. Next, we have a Rip MJ tattoo. So here we go. Rest in peace to Michael Jackson. 1958 to 2008.
Maybe Dan can show.
Hila's stopping the show to take a picture of Shredder.
Maybe Dan can show how Shredder is sleeping. I'll send him. So this one is up there.
So what we have is a portrait of...
Is that a woman?
Is
that like a bra?
I think it's a bra, yeah. What we've got here is a rest in peace with a portrait of Michael Jackson that it looks like it was drawn by a fifth grader.
Yeah.
Truly awful. Truly awful.
The hair.
That being said, I can still tell it's Michael Jackson.
That's true.
So?
That's a tough one. I put the second.
The thing is because
come on.
because Ben is Ben, it makes his much worse.
The whole package.
Yeah. You have to take it as a whole package.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so this is number 2. Well, we got close. And this is just the first of the plebs. So, or the second. Now, this one, Hila, you're going to be, I feel like you're going to be challenged here. All right? This one's called the cow hole. And I think you are really going to be getting a run for your money.
Oh, God.
So it's a cow and a huge hole on his belly button that looks like a giant gaping cow asshole. I have no idea why anyone would think to tattoo this on themselves. I mean, I guess they think it's funny. And there's flies going around it.
That's
Ay.
so awful.
Yeah. It's ironic though, right, Hila?
It is, but here the problem is that it's so not funny. And he thought it was funny.
Yeah, he thinks it's amazing.
I have a problem there.
The tattoo itself is good. Right.
No.
The lines are good. No.
Huh. I don't know now.
You got to place it. Here, let me hit you with the tension music. Is it 1, 2, or 3? The cow hole. Ben Affleck, cow hole, or rest in peace, Michael Jackson.
I think this one goes number 2 now.
Oh, okay. So Ben still
I thought about it
reigns
a lot. I
supreme.
almost, it
Ben
almost.
is worse than this.
I don't know
Come
because
on. This is awful.
it's a tough one.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you saw someone shirtless with this versus what Ben has, well, again, it's Ben. You have to consider that it is Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
It's not just some random bro. This is Batman we're talking about.
Like, who is this?
He's just a guy. He's a farm. The guy probably, has a farm, literally. Right? So I see what you're saying, and you are putting a lot of thought into this. So, people at home who are in disbelief, Hila is thinking very strongly about this. And finally, our final entry is Marilyn Monroe portrait. So here we go. Thoughts?
Oh my God. What?
This is a portrait of Marilyn Monroe adorned by roses and smiling.
After she was beat up by Chris Brown.
It looks like she had a face transplant.
Oh my God.
All right, here, let me hit you with that tension music.
It's not up there. The toughest one was the cow. Definitely the cow.
Man, Hila really hates that tattoo. Well, guys, if you have any other tattoos to
Let
submit...
me tell you, like, Ben Affleck is like, probably so many girls look up to him.
Mm-hmm.
This tattoo alone make him undateable.
I think most girls would think it's cool.
No, I don't think so. I have to think that the answer is no.
I think most girls would look past that. No, I'm saying you're not most girls, and I'm not saying I disagree, because you are different than most girls, Hila. But I think many girls would still squirt all over him at the first chance they got, including myself. I would rub his back.
If you saw Scarlett Johansson and she had this tattoo on her back, guys are not the same. Guys will look through everything.
No, but I'm Hila, I'm capable of seeing where you're coming from. I mean,
it means a lot, like, about his personality too.
He is pretty crazy, I can tell.
This makes me think that he's nuts.
He is nuts.
Unstable.
He is. I mean, yes, he is. That's what I think, too. You know how they say women who are crazy have the best sex? I don't know that translates to men. You know what I mean? They say women who are crazy fuck the best. I don't think that's true. Like, Ben Affleck, like, with this tattoo, like, what kind of kinky shit does he do?
With someone like this, you end up like R. Kelly.
Yeah, that's what I think.
That's what happened.
Because I know he's a drinker, and so I think...
You get a black room and a sex cult, and they got to call you daddy.
Yeah, crazy doesn't work the same way with men. It's just scary. Yeah. All right. Well, there you have it. Congratulations, Hila.
I will give it to that cow tattoo. I'm gonna lose sleep tonight on if I made the right call.
Do some thinking. Meanwhile, everybody, if you have some great tattoos you want to submit to us, podcast@h33productions.com. I'd love to see your entries. I want this to be ongoing because Hila, she's got her work cut out for her here, and I think that there's a lot of thoughts and a lot of possibilities out there. We have a picture of Shredder that Hila was desperate to share. Open original. Here it is. Yeah, it's pretty cute. He was looking like this. There you have it. All right. Congratulations, Hila. It was fantastic.
Thank you.
We got to get more segments with Hila.
I wonder if people agree with me.
I don't think so. I think many people are going to think that cow tattoo is the worst. Well, what are they saying in the comments? Why don't we...
Chat's pretty sympathetic to Hila's point of view.
They're
dunking on the...
They're just saying that to back up Hila, I feel like.
Well, I mean...
You can disagree with me.
Let's throw up a straw poll, Dan. I want to see Ben Affleck, Cowhole,
and
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, those were the worst.
And there was a fourth one.
3.
Well, those were the worst 3, so
Yeah.
let's throw those up. Let's get a straw poll going, Dan.
On Twitter?
No, and the...
straw poll.
We can do it in the... Yeah, we can do it in the chat.
That website.
Mm-hmm.
Marilyn Monroe was the other one.
Yeah, but I think the Michael Jackson one was even worse than that.
But I feel like that one, the tattoo artist fucked them up. Like,
The Michael Jackson one?
No, the Marilyn Monroe. Like
Yeah.
the person wanted
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah, the Michael one looks like they did it themselves almost, even though it's on their back, but I feel like they did it themselves. Yeah, we got to get Hila doing more segments. I feel like this is fantastic. People have been begging for Hila Klein movie reviews because she hates every movie. We got to do one for like Endgame coming up. That'll be fantastic.
But you guys gotta think, like I said, about the whole package. The tattoo guy is like some guy in nowhere. He looks kind of old, which makes it
We're
funny.
talking about the cow hole?
Yeah, the cow tattoo.
Cow hole.
All right,
Yeah.
polls up in the chat.
So you gotta
everybody.
really consider like who is the person who made the tattoo. What point in their life were they at? I put a lot of thought into it, so.
There's a lot of criteria.
There's the poll in the Discord if you want to throw it up
Well,
on the
let's see what
screen.
the people
Votes are flowing in.
I'm voting for cow hole, personally.
Cowhole is taking an early lead.
Captcha, get out of here. Captcha. Yeah. Well, actually, Ben Affleck is in third, Hila. I was thinking of the Rip MJ. I was definitely thinking the Rip MJ one. I think those two are worse. I actually agree.
You guys also need to think that he's so rich. He could get the best tattoo
It was a
artist.
good tattoo.
It's
I thought like the quality was good. The taste was bad. Wrong? Am I wrong?
Okay.
I mean, what the hell do I know? But cowhole, definitely. You can't beat that, Eli. I mean, come on. I mean, but you have some backers. It's not. You have 18%. But
I'll take the 18%.
I like that there's a lot for Rip MJ because I was considering that one myself. Yeah.
There is something to be said about the fact that he denied it. Like that somehow does make it kind of funnier.
I agree. That is a special
That he, like,
detail.
wanted to disavow it.
I did it for a movie. Yeah, which movie was that for? The Ben Affleck myopic. All right. Congratulations, everybody. Cowhole, Rip MJ, and Ben Affleck in third. But Hila, you've got a strong opinion. It's about what you think. What everyone else thinks doesn't matter. Guys, DJ Khaled is back, and he's looking better than ever. The king is back. That was fun, wasn't it? That was a good time. I want to put Hila to the test more. Focus, Ethan. One thing at a time. You started a new topic. Focus on that. There's a new road we're walking down. I think I have ADHD.
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 Like we keep saying.
Yeah. Because I really have a hard time focusing. Like when I'm working at the computer and I'm
Oh
editing,
my God.
I cannot
If
focus.
Ethan actually focused, he could edit like 3 videos in the time he edits one. And
Yeah,
he's still doing it fast, but every minute he will all of a sudden be looking at some subreddit and then going down some
I forget what I'm doing.
topic that he doesn't even know why he's looking at.
I'll go so deep and I'll forget what I'm doing. I'll forget where I am. And like
and then it's like, what was it? Oh yeah, I was looking for some soundbite.
yeah, I'll look for a soundbite like for the video, and then I'll go so down far a rabbit hole I'll forget why I'm not editing. But I've tried like Adderall. My dad takes Adderall because apparently he decided he has ADHD when he was 65. I was like, dude, come on, you just like taking Adderall. But whatever, that's my dad for you. But I've tried taking Adderall and it really doesn't help. I just feel all cracked out. Maybe I took too much. Because that's what you're supposed to take when you have ADHD, right?
That's the intended. Yes.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to make you focus.
Yeah.
I just felt cracked out, dude. I think I must have taken too much. But people who have ADHD take that every day, and I can't imagine. It's like so, for me, it was very intense drug. Thoughts?
It's funny, I tried it and it did the opposite to me, but I think it's because I don't need it.
Opposite how?
Like I couldn't focus.
Oh, you were scatterbrained? Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what they say. If you don't need it, it doesn't help. And if you do, it does.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, my dad needs ADHD to watch Game of Thrones. Or he needs Adderall to watch Game of Thrones. He goes, I go, Dad, why are you taking Adderall? He goes, it helps me focus. I'm like, dude, you sit in front of the TV all day. What do you need help focusing on? You don't do shit. You're retired.
Have you tried operating that remote?
Yeah. It can be stressful. I have. It's you need focus. Figure that out. Okay, where were we? DJ Khaled is back. The king has returned. He is looking glorious, foopish as ever. Heavy lays the crown. He posted this video of he says, "This is my biggest album. I'm going all out. Fan love, everything top secret. Father of Assad, May 17th." So here, I guess they're shooting some kind of music video in front of a huge green screen. You can see the athleticism in the. It's all crying, laughing emojis in the in the comments. Yeah, you can see the athleticism here. Feast your eyes. He's got a crown and a sword. And he's fighting a huge ogre-ish dude with an axe. And you can see how realistic this gets. He doesn't even get anywhere near him with the sword. The director went a little overkill, but we'll get it.
May 17th.
He thinks he killed it.
Father of Assad, coming for your dome.
The director was like a little overkill.
What? Coming for your what?
Dome.
Oh, okay.
But listen, but here, let me turn this audio up because you can hear everyone's laughing at him. I think this is supposed to look badass, not funny. Why is the audio such a mess, Dan?
Yeah.
Little overkill, but we'll get it. And then he's trying to give him directions. He doesn't listen. He walks off, starts talking to Instagram. Can you imagine trying to direct him? Why does the audio sound like Mars?
I don't really know what you mean by that.
You don't hear it?
Sounds good. Well, I mean, it's a little messy because it's phone recording, but just echoey, right? Is that what you mean?
No, it's going.
Yeah.
Like that, right, Ela?
Yeah.
Just like that. It might have been. It might be a weird phasing thing because it's audio from a cell phone. That happens sometimes.
So we're looking forward to the king.
I can't wait for this
Yeah,
video.
this is great. This is great.
I just checked. It sounds right on the stream. I think
Okay,
it's just
good.
in there.
Good. I'm super pumped. Hopefully it's good. We can make a reaction video. How would that be for a blast from the past?
Seriously.
Because I feel like Khaled isn't as popular as he used to be. I mean, this video has 1 million views after 4 days. He used to be King Khaled, the god. And now he's out here getting 1 million views in 4 days. And this is good content, too. You know what I mean? Let me see what else is going on his Instagram page. This one only has 4,000 plays. That's not a lot. 8 minutes ago. 13,000 likes he's getting. You know what I mean? 28,000 likes. 50,000 likes. 32,000. So he's
still, yeah.
No, but he used to be the king. I mean, do you know what I'm saying? Like 30,000 likes.
Yeah, but it was kind of like a fad, with the whole
I guess.
Major King, Major Key.
They said I would never do Saturday Night Live. So I'm doing Saturday Night Live, and I'm doing the season finale.
He needs to refresh the memes. He's just
That's right.
repeating.
He's a meme jukebox. They said I'd never do Saturday Night Live. No, they didn't.
Who said that?
Nobody literally.
They did.
That's way too specific, Khaled. Nobody ever told you that.
I'm going to be on Saturday Night Live. Cheers.
He's happy. He's excited. It's an ad, by the way. His announcement that he's going to be on Saturday Night Live is an ad. It says hashtag ad, official Bel Air. The champagne paid him. Man, you got to appreciate him. He monetizes everything. Guys, I'm going to be on Saturday Night Live. I'm super excited. Shout out to Bel Air. Their champagne is great as a shower. I didn't taste it. He's doing a champagne ad. He didn't even taste it. How's it taste?
Cheers to another one.
Crazy. I gotta get his manager, man. I need to monetize more.
Another one.
You know what I mean? I gotta monetize more. Like here. Why don't we have a beverage sponsoring us? I'm drinking this Coke Zero. They're getting free ad.
You need a huge Bel Air champagne here.
Yeah. Dan, come on. What are you doing back there? Get me some water. What is this?
Getting the Coca-Cola
Unbranded water
on the phone right now.
Another one.
Come on, Shredder. Gotta put some sponsors on Shredder. We just showed a picture of him. He's not even wearing like a PetSmart cape. He's so cute. He's looking at me. He's so smart. Shredder's so smart. It blows my mind. He understands everything.
It really does. The morning we were leaving to the Make-A-Wish meeting, I personally was nervous. I think you were too. And we kind of woke up early and we were like, can't be late. So we were like all stressed, getting ready. And Shredder could sense it and he puked from stress.
Yeah, he puked twice. He knows when we're leaving without him. He can tell by our routine. And so he gets all sheepish and like he gets all sad and he just like watches from the bed. But then he can tell when he's coming with us and he gets super excited and preppy. Yeah. And like, oh, it's so sad. He won't even take treats when he's sad.
Yeah.
He's such a sweetheart. Yeah, I'm talking about you. He knows I'm talking about him. All right, well, we're reaching an hour and a half mark. So what do we got here? We got Shark Tank Phil. We got Worst Day on Truck. We got Little Xan is a special needs child. And we've got Colonel Sanders DJ. That one's pretty good. Let's do them all. We're doing it all. It's Friday. It's been a long week. I'm sure you guys all had a long week. So let's get some entertainment in our world. Let's do them all. Okay? But from this point on, I guarantee nothing. So this is the Wild West time. So if you're listening, lower your expectations because I guarantee nothing.
Because they were so high before.
Yeah. Well, at the beginning, I'm like, hey, thanks for watching. And now I'm just like, dead air. Nonstop, dead air. Ancestry.com, new cringy commercial. What do you think about this, Elon? Apparently, they took it down because it was so bad. Ancestry.com.
Abigail, we can escape to the north. There's a place we can be together. Across the border. Will you leave with me?
Without you, the story stops here.
Uncover the lost chapters of your family history.
Bro, why did they have to make it about, like, slaves? Well, first of all, it's so corny.
Yeah.
And second of all, why did it have to be a story of, like, a white man running off with a slave? And third of all, the slave didn't seem into it.
Right.
She never said yes. She was never excited. It seemed almost like she was being coerced into it.
Yeah. She had this look like...
Dude, I don't have a choice. This white man's got all the power. Mm-hmm. Like, if you're shooting the commercial, at least make it seem like she wants to go. Like, watch this again. She's so not into it.
Abigail, we can escape to the north. There's a place we can be together.
She was about to be like, I don't even know you.
She's like...
She didn't even say anything.
I have no say here, right? Like, she...
Yeah.
That's why I've been with you, right? Like,
yeah.
Because
right.
I have to, right?
Yeah.
That's her look.
This is like some ancient incel who thinks that she's in love with them.
Will you leave with me?
Not even a smile. Without you, the story stops here. What does that even mean? I don't know. Yeah. So they got slammed, and they took it down.
Within hours.
Yeah. They put a lot of work into that. But it's so poorly conceived. I mean, man, oh, man.
Nobody no executive along the way was like, maybe this isn't a good idea.
So, thoughts? Pretty bad.
Yeah.
Would you like to run away with me?
How bad is it? Like cow tattoo?
Is it, yeah. Is it Ben Affleck that bad or MJ fan, rest in peace MJ bad? It's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's
not
pretty bad.
Not as bad as Cowhole, though.
I think that cow tattoo is like the ultimate dad joke.
Yeah, taken way too far. way.
I could see it like some funny old guy.
Gross, though.
It's awful, yeah.
But every time he takes the shirt off, he's just got a huge smile on his face, and he loves the attention, and everyone freaking out around him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely true. And everyone's taking pictures, and he's just like loving it. Ben Affleck, on the other hand,
He's gotta lie about it.
you know what? That's a really strong argument in favor of Ben.
In favor of Ben being worse.
Yes. I'm not saying I agree necessarily, but it's a strong.
Okay, I'll keep trying to convince you.
It's a strong argument. Shark Tank fail. We actually saw this live, but I want to watch it with you guys. These guys put a door presentation together. Me and Neil were watching. You know, we're big fans of Shark Tank, so we were watching live, and I couldn't believe what I was seeing, man, when I watched this. The guys are demonstrating a new age, super strong lock that comes from the bottom of the door and shoots up, so that you cannot open the door because it's like sandwiched from the bottom. And so they're like, look how easy it is to bust
A
through
regular.
traditional deadbolt.
Yeah.
And so let's see how easy
When
it
you
is.
lock it, an experienced intruder can get in about 5 kicks. Alex, show them how easy this is. Come on, Alex, kick it hard. Come on, Alex.
Come on, Alex, kick it harder. 5 kicks.
Do it, Alex.
How much you sell the dead lots for?
That's a good deadbolt, man. The pitch is not going well.
We don't need to buy this product.
Didn't they actually end up getting a deal? But there's something like super sane about this door, because he even brings out like the crazy door buster. It doesn't move. I think the producers fucked with them. Right? Like the producers put this together. I feel like they must have put some super shit in there.
I don't know.
But the door buster doesn't even do it. Poor guys.
This isn't going well. Typically, a break-in can happen.
You can't go on.
1 in 36 homes in America will have a break-in. Smart locks based at the deadbolt are no better. Alex?
They're just laughing in their face, man.
I'm good.
Okay.
Let's show them how Haven works, Clay. Yeah. Haven sits at the bottom of the floor, right next to the existing threshold.
It
When
actually
activated,
looks weaker than...
Yeah, it does.
the wedge-based barrier
Yeah.
lifts up. Using simple physics, this makes your entire door 10 times stronger to preventing home break-ins.
10 times than
To
that,
use it,
man, it's
you
like
simply
Fort
step
Knox.
on the gate to open the door. To shut the door, you lock it with the gate with the foot pedal, and you can see
It seems like an awful
there's no
idea.
deadbolt here, right? So, Alex, kick out, show
What if you get locked out with that thing up?
Look,
It
it's already.
gives more buzz.
Yeah.
It does.
Do the fly kick, Alex.
Do the flying kick out.
He totally hurt himself right there.
But it did come out.
On that, dude. Dude, a double. He's like, an experienced intruder will do a double flying jump kick at your door. Yeah. There you have it. Pretty juicy stuff here on Shark Tank. Primetime, baby.
And for those reasons, I'm out.
That's right. He actually got a deal, which shocked the hell out of me. I think. But what the hell do I know? Because we are at the back end of the show where nothing matters and nobody should be watching. Let me show you an example of that.
Welcome to Papa's house.
Destroy the child. Anyone? Anyone laughing? Pretty quiet in here. I hope somebody at home's laughing. What do we got here? Shark Tank. Worst. This was killing me. I hope that I enjoyed as much the second time. Hila, did you watch the whole thing?
No.
Okay, good.
I'm saving.
So this guy is having the worst day ever. He's a truck driver, and he's chronicling his misfortunes from the day.
Got one job, bro. Get this shit off my truck. This nigga get stuck. Now I'm just sitting at this. Bruh.
stuck at a train track after a forklift got stuck in the back of his car. So here's a picture. It says it's stopped. So now it's just stopped in the middle of the street, the train. He's stuck there. Now it's backing up.
It's bagging up. What is you doing, my nigga?
Now it's going back forward.
He's going forward again. What is he doing?
Backing up again.
Again, dog. I'm really not trying to be funny, dog. I don't know what the fuck this nigga is doing. And then you got dead shit. You got me parked by the dead shit. God, that shit stink.
What is that?
This mangled corpse of a raccoon.
What is he doing now?
Going forward again.
If this nigga come forward again, bro, I'm getting out the car with throwing hands. I'm throwing hands. This nigga ready to get the fuck.
People are trying to bail. Here he
This
goes.
nigga coming forward again. This nigga coming forward again. What does he keep bagging up coming forward for? What the fuck?
Oh, it's so good. The dead raccoon next to him killed me. Oh my God. I love that in his mind it's just one dude fucking with him. Oh.
And I got tears.
hurts.
Oh, that's so fucking good. That's like the third time I've seen it and still fucking killed me.
What is going on with that train though? If
So somebody in the comments explained this happens every once in a while, that like every time he's pulling forward, it's at a junction and he's like letting off different cars. So I think they normally do it in the middle of the night though, when there's
Oh
not,
my
like, traffic.
God.
'Cause it's like a long fucking process.
Nobody knows what's going on. He's just blocking the street for like hours.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, so funny. Why
That
would
was
they
so
do it at a
funny.
junction? Oh my God.
The guy was so funny.
Oh, here you go. Fantastic. We're moving right along. Little Xan made a look. I don't know anything about Little Xan. I know he's friends with a lot of YouTubers. I don't know, man. I mean, the guy looks like. Look, I don't know him, but I mean, if he looks like he has a 0 IQ. And his girlfriend, I guess, they made a video together when he was really high on something. I don't know what. Probably Xanax. His name's Little Xan.
Probably. His little Xan.
The dude literally has a goosebump tattoo under his eyelid, so it looks like his eye is oozing. I mean, it's the worst thing I've ever seen. And he literally, I mean, he is like...
That tattoo worse than Ben Affleck's?
Oh! No? Really? Come on! Little Xan's eye tattoo is one of the worst things I've ever seen. Ela.
Not worse.
He's accurate.
Yeah.
There
Bro,
you go.
look at
That's
your
how we met.
face. Why are you touching your tongue? And also, why is one of your eyes closed more than the other? One of the eyes without the leakage is closed more. I don't know why that is. This guy is barely sentient. I feel like he's almost a plant at this point. A vegetable, if you could say.
That light is crazy.
What's one food I don't like?
There's a lot of trouble
That's
identifying.
hard.
That's a hard question to ask. Like what's like a type of food
What's
or like
any food or thing
Knuckles say people?
that I don't like to eat?
That's a tough
you
question,
like,
right?
I mean, you like a lot of types of food, so I would probably have to say you don't like.
Do you know
You could
this?
say, like-
I'm gonna say
This
you
is
don't
like speech therapy after someone had a stroke. You know what I mean? This is like when like someone who was living in captivity with wild animals for 20 years is trying to learn English for the first time.
Vegan food, because I mean.
Well, no, but it could be like a specific food. Like, do I like chicken? Do I like like
But
like a specific food?
it's a you don't like question.
Yeah. So do I? Like,
It's not complicated, Doug.
Item of food. I don't
They're like
like.
arguing about it.
You probably don't like. Fucking curry.
I love curry.
You love curry. That's a hard question because we've never talked about this.
But you see, what do I? Okay, when I order a burger, what do I get on my burgers?
Oh.
Do I get
Oh, you don't like all the works and stuff. You don't like the pickles and like you don't like the relish.
What? How could she be with? She's like, how could this? How? If Little Xan is proof that if you're famous, maybe I don't. What do I know? But I mean, how fuckable is Little Xan in your book? More or less than Ben Affleck? If you had to fuck Lil Xan or Ben Affleck, who would you choose? Choose. You have to choose. You marry one and fuck one.
It would almost feel like
a child.
Like like you said, like it's a vegetable.
Well, it's almost like pedophilia.
Yeah.
Because he's literally like.
You got to talk to him like he's 5.
Well, I feel like a 5-year-old is more stimulated, honestly, than him.
So I probably would choose Ben.
Ben, yeah. Ben's a good choice. Sorry, Lil Xan. Sorry, Lil Xan.
I love.
Look at his face! His face is like so unsymmetrical. Why is one eye like closed more? Dude, what the hell? That guy's face is so jacked.
Peppers, I get like all the works.
Just
like,
gets
I
all
love
distracted
tomatoes and all that. She doesn't like that. I don't know why.
Yeah,
She doesn't
that's
have.
dope. You like tomatoes.
She doesn't have.
Hell yeah.
Good taste.
Yeah, fuck yeah. He likes tomatoes. He doesn't know why though.
Do you remember when he got hospitalized
God.
for eating too many hot Cheetos?
Yeah, I did read that headline. But do you really think it was that, or was it drug related? You know what I mean?
It's hard to say.
Like
I believe that this guy ate too many hot Cheetos and hospitalized.
Got an ulcer from it. It's possible.
Apparently, because tomatoes.
Okay.
I forget.
Next
She's like, wrap it up, Lil Xan. She has
move
to.
on from the
yeah, she
tomato.
has to like. But I'm just shocked. First of all, that she forced that she, that in this state that he's in, that they did this video, and second of all, that they uploaded it because he looks like. I mean, is it possible to have a negative
like
IQ?
This is his state.
Right. This is how you get him. It's a good point.
I don't know much about him though.
Can you have a negative IQ, Hila?
I think we have proof in front of us.
I think what a negative IQ means is that you make everyone around you more dumb. It's like a black hole of stupidity. Just sucks everything up.
Am I?
Talk about tomatoes. All
Hell yeah. Gangster.
Am I a morning person or a
Dude,
night?
gangster. Could talk about tomatoes all day. So somebody had a really funny comment. They go, if you play it and 1.5 speed, he actually sounds normal. So here, I'm gonna go to 1.5 speed. So I'm fast forwarding it now, and he sounds normal apparently.
I showed her who are you and been about it.
Because I said, I was like, is it good? And you
Yeah.
asked, I was like, is it good? Because I didn't
She's
know.
super fast forwarding. He
I didn't
sounds
know, and then
normal.
he to me and
Yeah, I showed her who are you and been about it.
Oh my
and
God, you're right.
Yeah.
Fireworks went off. No, I'm just kidding. But she really liked it, and then
Whoa, he sounds normal.
And the next morning, I asked her to be my girlfriend. I said intercourse, so it's PG.
He's accurate.
Yeah.
There you go. That's how we met.
She's not into it. I mean, she's just trying to control the beast, right?
One food I don't like. That's hard.
That's a hard question to ask. Like, what's like a type of food
What's
or like?
any food?
I can't believe
or
how
thing
hard
that
this
that you don't
question
like
was
to eat?
for him.
Yeah.
You like? I mean, you like a lot of types of food, so I would probably have to say you don't like.
It's like a circuit board
I'm
with.
say you don't like vegan food.
It's like a computer
Well,
from
no, but
like.
it could be like a specific food. Like,
He's
you
got
know,
one
like
RAM in his
chicken,
brain.
Like,
But it's a you don't like question.
yeah. So do I like what's one thing item of food?
What don't you like to eat?
Probably don't like
His first answer was vegan food.
Curry.
I love curry.
He's just like, what's a food? What's a food? Curry.
We've never talked about this.
But you see, what do I? Okay, when I order a burger.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I have a question.
God.
What is Little Xan net worth. I'm just curious if this guy's how successful he is. I guess he's fairly successful. There you go, kids. Dream. You can achieve anything. Even with a negative 20 IQ. I was on their Instagram page, man. You're not going to believe some of the shit. They started doing like this hipster Colonel Sanders, a CGI. It's not a real person. Like, bro, do you really think this guy would be eating KFC?
Oh my God.
It's a fake person. This is CGI. And they managed to generate in a computer the douchiest looking person on this planet Earth. Wait. KFC is doing an ad for Dr. Pepper. What the F? You're a brand. You can't do brand deals with other brands. Paid partnership with Dr. Pepper. Having an ice cold Dr. Pepper hashtag ad. You're KFC. You're a brand. What? This is you.
They're collabing.
What? But they said that they were paid by Dr. Pepper. Anyway.
They're probably owned by the same company, I bet you.
But why would they have to
There's only like 3 giant companies that own all the fast food brands.
Do you want to eat KFC
Sodas.
today? I actually like KFC.
I do like
They got
it.
my brain. Dude, oh my God. I want KFC now. But the funny thing about this is look at this douche. This guy eats quinoa salads and Super Bowls only. And pokey when he's feeling wild. Yeah, give me a break. This guy doesn't put fried chicken in his body.
How'd they come up with this guy? It's
So
so
here,
weird.
yeah, he's such a douche. Why did you have to find like the douchiest? Here he is with Jesse Wellens. Look at this. Jesse did a sponsored ad with him where they're writing.
Oh my God,
This is
that's
so weird.
I just feel bad. Like, man, I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, what the
wait, scroll down.
It's, I don't know what to. Eli, you take over.
I just want you to scroll down. I want to see his shoes.
Oh, you want to scroll down? Okay, you got to take over because I'm
Off-white shoes. I think he's a hypebeast.
That's
at the
douche
same
Sanders.
time.
I hate to say it, but I feel like they modeled this off after Jesse.
A little bit.
Well, here, yeah, they did.
But his whole
He's
thing.
dressed like Jesse.
I like Jesse. He's a great guy. He's a sweet guy. He rides with douche Sanders, so he's good in my book. But I guarantee you, how often does Jesse eat KFC? You know what I mean? Less than me.
Mm-hmm.
So where's my chubby Sanders?
They're trying to reach new crowd.
No, you want chubby guys like me. You know what really pissed me off? And again, Harley from Epic Mealtime, friend of the show, love the guy. He recently did on Instagram a freaking Papa John's commercial. And I'm so pissed.
What?
I've been trying to get in touch with Papa John. They are missing the opportunity of a lifetime. They keep going after Shaq. They keep going after Peyton Manning. Harley because he's the food guy. Why am I constantly snubbed and ignored? These marketers need to get their head out of the ass. I will sell more fucking pizzas than all of them combined. Right, Hila?
We already do. People send us pictures
Thank
with
you.
Papa John boxes like every day.
Thank you. Look at this dude. He's always in front of his private jet. Bro, shut up. More Dr. Pepper ads, apparently. Tom Green. Oh, just ran into Tom Green. Whatever. Shut up, Colonel. He looks so fake in this one. Look at his face.
This is so weird.
Yeah, I don't get it. Not into it. But I do like KFC. Please sponsor me. Do we have a post of the Harley ad? He made a video for the Papa John. Can we get that?
Yeah, 1 sec.
Meanwhile, actually, I'll wait
It's
for
at
you.
the bottom of the document.
Oh, I do have it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. Harley Papa John ad. Look at this shit. You believe this shit? Huge announcement. As the sauce boss, I feel it is imperative you hear the excellent news. The sauce boss, I'm the Papa. Sorry, Papa is over sauce boss.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Sauce Boss. I have an announcement, all right?
Harley, you knew I'm Mr.
April
Papa John.
19th
You couldn't
is
have done this
National
without
Garlic
thinking of me.
Day, and Papa John's is turning up the heat. Literally, check this out. For one day and one day only, Pizza Facts on April 19th will be getting one free dipping sauce.
What kind of bullshit promo is that? A free dipping sauce?
Yeah, what?
Free of charge.
That's the offer?
That's the dumbest.
Don't you get it anyway?
You get an extra one for
It is
free.
really spicy. I'm not weak. I'm not. But it slaps. That's for sure. So if you like it and you enjoy it, you let Papa John's know. You post a comment in the comment section below, and they'll make this a regular staple. As for me, I'm gonna be dipping all night. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Sauce Boss. I have an announcement, all right?
Bro, that's the worst promo ever. Sorry, Papa John's. Talk to me. Talk to me. We're going to do it. I will singularly raise their stock value up to where it was when Papa was in the house. Papa's out of the house. I'm still outside looking in. Am I wrong? I mean, please, what is going on here? Why is Harley getting Papa John ads and I'm not? Talking about an extra free sauce.
I almost feel like, in a way, though, it's kind of good that they've ignored us because once you're actually paid for it, it's not the same.
Yeah, they would probably
Then you end up making a post like that and it's not funny.
They would rein me in big time. So, Ethan, we have a promotion today. We're giving away a free sauce. And we need you to be serious and not funny about it, okay? So, today is Extra Sauce Day. So, go ahead and announce that. It's Extra Sauce Day today. Hey, guys, it's Ethan. This would be the final. Hey, guys, it's Ethan. Happy Extra Sauce Day.
Or like today we are offering to bake the pie 5 degrees higher than the normal.
Wow, what a thrilling adventure.
So
Extra cook
Who
day.
cares about one more sauce?
And today only, guys, you can cook your pie for 5 minutes extra and get it extra crispy. Only today. Remember, tell them Ethan sent you. Yeah, they probably cut my balls right off.
But we're not hating on Harley though.
No, I'm not hating on Harley. I just wish that Papa John would recognize what I've done for him. Of course I'm bitter about everything. Nothing I say is personal. Everything I say is personal towards me. I'm the bitter asshole that's coming out of my mouth, not theirs. Judge me. Everything I say is a reflection of my own problems. Remember that. We see the world not as it is, but as we are, okay? And clearly, you know how I see it. So really, yeah, you get the idea. Here, let's go on down to fan submissions. Hello there, H3 Podcast. Remember, if you want to submit a H3 Podcast at h3productions.com. Did you catch that?
No, and you said it wrong. It's podcast at h3productions.com.
Thank you, Dan. He says, I'm not sure if there's the way to do something like this, but this video is one of the greatest bits of public access television I've ever seen, and I feel like Ethan and Hila would have a field day with it. It's like a Tim and Eric sketch come on accident and never gets old to me. Here's the link. It's called That's Amore, posted by Mark Henson on YouTube. Thank you, Jason, for the submission. Now, actually, Tim and Eric, I know they were.
John is going to sing a song that's
their whole
very
inspiration
popular
was,
nowadays,
you know,
and it's
content
Christ the
like
Lord
this.
is
This
risen
is why
today, and he's
they
going to do
exist.
Amora too. Okay?
And as I watched this video, I was totally blown away by just how informed they're. Yeah.
Lord is risen today, hallelujah. Sons of men and angels say, hallelujah. Your voice and triumphs high,
This eyebrow.
He's barely moving his mouth. So funny.
It's Casey and his brother.
Yeah,
exactly.
Hits your eye like a big pizza pie that's amore.
Whoop.
Pretty
incredible.
Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-ling, ting-a-ling-ling, as a bell ring, more.
You forgot that, the word that.
Yeah, it's like 2 words.
He's humming it.
Love that blue lady.
He is very blue.
When you know that you feel
Whoa. Oh my goodness.
me, but you see, back in old Napoli.
That's amore. Yes. Congratulations, and
wow,
hope to see you
stuff.
back on the show.
That was great.
Fantastic. Excellent. Thank you for the submission,
Give him an
Jason.
extra sauce.
Ethan Hathaway writes us, listening to Gus Johnson podcast, and y'all were talking about pizza. I could not live with myself. I didn't tell you the best pizza of all time. Get ranch instead of pizza sauce, bacon, and tomato. That way the ranch cooks, makes it even better. Please try this pizza. It will change your life. No. So she's saying instead of tomato sauce, you put ranch, and then you cook it with the ranch on it. That's pretty gnarly, dude.
That is whack. Not good.
And that comes
Cooked
from a ranch.
ranch sounds like gross. I can't.
I would try it if it was presented to me, but I wouldn't go out of my way to make that pie. That's definitely not amore.
Some stuff you just don't want it. You don't want it to be warm. Like ranch, I don't see that. Cooked ranch.
It would just like curdle. There's like all that dairy in it, right?
Would try it.
Ugh.
Ethan Hathaway says it's bomb. So who are you to call him out? What would you say to Ethan Hathaway if he was here right now? Would you spit
You
in
mean
his
that's
face? That's his
submission
name.
guy?
Yeah, that's his name. Dan would spit in your face, Ethan.
I would have to check his tattoos. I have a feeling he's got a weird ranch tattoo.
And finally, as we come to an end in France, Papa John is still the face of Papa John's. Viva la resistance from Benjamin Large. Hi there, just a quick mail to show you how France is still fighting. There's still only one Papa here, La Resistance. Here you go. This is, I guess, from... from a Papa John there. Here's your boy with the dough. Enjoy, John.
Not for long.
Yeah, they just haven't got there yet. There's gonna be Shaq soon. Man, it's so sad what happened.
So
to him.
iconic, though. You can't replace that.
He's such a pizza boy. Look at him with that dough. He's so happy to be there. John. Hit me with
Probably
that.
so depressed.
Bull. What did I do? No, don't play that one. Wait, was that the copyright one or that fair?
No.
Okay, sorry. Freaks me out.
I wouldn't do that.
All right, hit me with that. My name is Papa John Shatner. Viva la resistance. In France, they recognize me. Papa John, they know my name here in France, but in America, the God-blessed USA where I was born and grew up, they reject me. In my own country, my own people, I say to you, how could you do this? And this pizza empire I built with my hands. Now, I am outcast. I am left aside like a couple of pepperonis in a summer heat. You broke my heart. You leave a couple of pepperonis out in the summer heat, you cannot use a pepperoni on the pie no more. And that is how they've cast me aside. Like a pizza with ranch cooked into the crust instead of sauce. That is how I feel today. But in France, vive la resistance, they know me as the Papa, the one and only pizza master. And like the mozzarella that melts upon the cheese, I shall melt as well into a pizza grave, and I say goodbye to this world. And just like when you have a jalapeno on your pie and it's a little too spicy, and you end up having diarrhea for days. That is like USA had a diarrhea me out. I feel like pineapple. Nobody likes a pineapple on the pie, huh? Only Ethan. And Ethan's the only one that likes me anymore. Happy Friday to everyone from the Papa. That is the end of the show. And remember, viva la resistance. Papa, outside looking in. Goodbye. This is goodbye.